And we are back with our Skyrim adventure. So there. Continuing in Wildlander, you may notice we are not where we left off. I ran all the way back to Riften to wait out the storm. I decided to come back here because we know if we need to sleep, we can sleep on the floor right next to a fire inside of the BM Barb. It's 5:33 in the PM currently. So we got our fishing pole though, so that's good. Let me just come back here, give that a favorite. Because I think here in the morning, what we're going to do is get a little bit of sleep, and then we're going to try to do some fishing and see if we can help out with the fisheries quests that we picked up. Let's just make sure. That's the mud crab. We got to look at the pogfish, goldfish, glassfish, carp. So let's get that. And I'm pretty sure we don't have a fishing mastery book. I haven't seen one, so no worries there. All right, so I think what we do now, we come into the Bean Barb, and we basically just hang out here for the night. I'm thinking, you know, we just lay down here again. What was my button? I switched my sneak to control, so that's good. Although it may double up as block and parry, I'll have to look into that. Anywho, let's see. Where is it? Sit or sleep is K. All right, so let's do that. Let's sleep. Right here. 5:44. Let's get a solid 13 hours of sleep. I'm sure we'll be quite hungry and quite thirsty in the morning. That is okay. So we could just come on over here, get some of our venison. Feeling satisfied, get a little bit of water. Feeling sated. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead, head back out. Basically, I don't want to say we've undone our progress, but that storm that lasted the better part of a day or two did not help our progress whatsoever. That's okay. We can still do things in the meantime. All we got to do is look at catching some fish. There should be some fishing spots. I should have really memorized where the fishing spots were. All right, not here. Clearly. We're looking for fishing supplies is the main thing. A fish barrel? I mean, this is some stuff that could help us. Eat the salt, but we take the rest. I mean, we take all of that. There's fishing supplies. Must have a fishing rod equipped. Don't. There we go. All right. Okay, so fishing. While fishing, press activate to reel in your line. Reeling when there's a strong pull on your line will reel in your catch. Ripples on the surface when casting your line are from nearby fish. If the water is calm when you cast your line, there are no more fish to catch here. Fish will return in a day's time. Just chill here for a second. Oh, we went a little too early. That's okay. Guess we gotta wait for that real tug. Oh yeah, on the line. So let's just hang out here, watch a little bit. All right, we got a bass, which I don't think is what we're looking for. That's okay. That's okay. I'll do this another couple of times, and then we'll look at moving forward, moving on. And we're getting food from this as well. All right, salmon. Oh, we're carrying too much, supposedly. All right, what can we drop? All right, so that's a raw salmon steak. There's a raw salmon. If I look at this, we've caught none of these. So maybe I'd have to figure out where those are located. Let me eat a little bit. I don't want to impair my focus and stuff. Eat some cabbage. I think I'll drop that for now, and maybe a couple of these as well. Okay. We should probably look at trying to actually cook our, salmon that we just picked up, namely the raw salmon steaks. So let's get... Well, we might be able to do this. Hold on. What was the button? Let's see. Nope. That's forage, build fire, breakdown. It's shift. All right. Let's see here. Let's look at our raw materials. Nope. Alchemist, smith, survivalist. Okay. So we could make some more. We could make some tinder. Medicinal salve. Could make some of these. I'm going to go ahead and make one. Let's see. We will, at some point, need to make fire, out in the wild. And that tinder could be good for that. Probably should look at doing some foraging as well. So let's do that. Can't forage here. That's fine. All right, let's... Not this way. I was going to say, let's come back this way. See if we can do some cooking. Like actual cooking. On one of the many fires that are around here. We could potentially even cook on the forge. That's like right here too. So let's see. All right, boom. There we go. Some cooked salmon steak. We'll do that. All right, make some more of it. Cook the wolf meat as well. All right, let's also cook this bass. All right, I think that's good for now. All right, so we got some food. We do need to get our water refilled. And then we should be able to head out. Because it doesn't look like we're going to be catching the fish we need, like, right around here. All right, let me just find a place where we can kind of dip our toes to the jacuzzi, baby. Calm down. Okay, and that was, let's see. Okay, semicolon. All right, refill that real quick. All right. Now, let's look at our conditions. We're still researching currently, so that's fine. Otherwise, we're a bit drenched from the rain for sure. So let's look. Let's get our bow back. And I'm thinking we just head back out in the direction of... Oh, wrong thing. This is what I'm looking for. Trying to get that mud crab. Is this free? Some leeks. Some cabbage. Taters. Precious. Nice. Okay. All right, we got a few things. Tomatoes. I'm going to leave it because we're close to the weight limit. Let's also make a new save as well here. All right. Oh. Yeah, I spent basically, it took me about 7 minutes real time to run back from that mill back to Riften. And this is gonna take a while, isn't it? As expected. Okay, so we're back here again. We're doing this again. So I'm trying to think. Last time we tried going this way. Do we try to go more in this direction and then cut across Whiterun? Because the original intent was to kind of come through here through the mountains, and I don't think that's going to be a good idea since we don't have much in the way of warmth coverage. So what if we stick where it's a bit warmer, then we come over this way, then we come over this way. I'm going to try that. That's going to be the plan. So I'm just going to take the road. Looks like, let's see. If we take this road, this will cut us back over to here. But then there's more roads. That gets over to Windhelm, excuse me. Don't want to do that. I just want to kind of come up this way. Maybe take this path kind of right here. Down towards the water, and we can cut across that way. But we're going to take the road for a little bit. So, as per the, well, what I would usually do, just going to go on the road. Things happen, you'll see it. And if nothing happens, that'll be a surprise. But regardless, see you in a bit. So we're not too far away. But there's a wolf in front of us. We might be able to utilize this time to get some skill increase, potentially. I also noticed there's a fort like right over here that I think is full of bandits. So I don't necessarily want to deal with that. All right, but there's a wolf wandering around, as we can see from our survival vision. So we're gonna try. All right, we got a hit. Okay. I'd say that was successful. All right, let's just put this away. We can't really take anything because carry weight, but we got a successful kill, so that's going to help with our archery, marksmanship, if you will. Anyway, that was success. We'll just leave that wolf there, obviously. All right, Skyrim, pretty, talk to me. Let's keep going. All right, so I've wandered a little bit further. And if I remember correctly, I think we did this potentially in Coda. But there's a mage, I think like a necromancer kind of mage, right behind this pillar. So if I come back this way a touch, and I kind of go first person, there they are, right there. It's kind of hard to see, but basically big pillar. There they are, just on the right side of it. So, let's quick save, shall we? All right, we're potentially able to be seen. Or we are being seen. Let's see if we can knock this out. That just completely missed. That's a level 37. Oh, yep, that's a level 37. That's what happens. I mean, we got a good hit. So, I mean, there is that. All right. We're going to have to bob and weave. They're back there somewhere. Oh, right, like right there, to be specific. What if we do this? Oh. Oh, I didn't have my weapon drawn, so there's that. All right. We'll just reload from that quick save. If we had more distance, then maybe, maybe we might be able to do something there, but yeah, I mean, we're level 1. They're definitely not. Let's just leave them be. continue on our way. I got a spider. Big spider. Couple of elk, deer type things. Let's try seeing if our fear might work. Oh. All right, that seems to work. So make the shot. I mean, it hit, but it barely did anything. So we at least gained a little bit of knowledge out of that. For what it's worth. Let's keep going. Run away. More like a jog, but we're getting out of here. Oh. There's people. Are they hunters? They look like they could be hunters, but these look like goldfish. Boom. All right, we got a goldfish. These hunters. Yep, they appear to be hunters. Excellent. Okay, so yeah, found a little goldfish pond. So that's good. That's good, just right after the spiders. Give you an idea. Oh, let's take in the view. Oh. Ugh, Skyrim pretty talk to me. So there's a Windhelm right there on our map. Here's where we're at Clear Spring Tarn. Okay, so not too bad. Hunters, you know, doing their thing, but we got to keep doing our thing. There is a crab to get way across Skyrim. Boy, let's get to it. Explosions, dear readers. Oh, this could be beneficial, like quite beneficial to us. I see some soldiers. Looks like Imperial. We have no qualms. But if they're fighting Stormcloaks, then potentially they could give us some gear. Hello.
Are they gone?
That's speechcraft.
Something?
Got any training?
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay, fair enough. Although this is probably a bandit trap, but...
Please help. I can pay you.
You okay?
Bandits attacked and ransacked my cart. Can you help me?
I don't think you could afford my time.
Fine. Leave me to die.
Yeah, this is a trap. I know trap.
What are you doing that for?
Alright, so there go the Imperials. And I believe right up here is the bandit camp. But let's come over here because there could be, yes, some like dead bodies potentially. That's just a wolf. I was hoping they might fight the Stormcloaks or something and we could pick up some good gear. That doesn't appear to be the case. Maybe those were the bandits that fought this wolf. Just wearing like piecemealed Imperial gear. Speaking of Stormcloaks, though. Hello. Alright. I'm gonna just wander along this way with them. Oh yeah, there's a fight happening up there. Yeah, we want to find out what the deal is. We're gonna quick save though, before anything. Alright, let's get sneaky with it. I just want to investigate. Alright, who's who? These look like actual good soldiers. Let's see if we might be able to help. Because this can get us some free gear and loots. Alright, Imperials. You're our friends currently. Leather strips. What you got? Alright, heavy stuff. These vials could be interesting. Gold. We'll take all of it. Oh. Oh, Stormcloaks probably came up this way too. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what happened. All right. Nice. Nice. Let's get some of this. Grab a lockpick, because why not? Some hide scrap robes. Less warmth, a little less arm rating. Bit better on the coverage. Okay, that's something to consider. I'm going to put my bow away. I don't want them to think something's wrong. Perch. Restore stamina. Okay. Give me some septums. Okay, excellent. All right, did we... Nope, we didn't. Get some of this. Bit of bread. I'm going to eat that. All right, other, like, hide armor and stuff, not as good as what we currently have. I will take that. Take those. We lose a bit of warmth, but we do have better armor, better coverage. I think I shall equip that. Hello. That all could be good, but we're a bit over-encumbered currently. Okay, let's figure this out. What are we going to do? I believe... So, someone out there may think, like, why are you carrying an axe when you're not chopping wood? I believe when we are in the wilds, if we go up to a tree and use the axe, we can actually get, like, a little bit of wood that way. Maybe not have to chop down the whole tree, you know, but it's potential. Better on the warmth. Let's see. Trying to think. I'd like to sell the books, of course. Maybe we drop off these animal bones. Let's do the... Can we use it for anything? No? All right, we'll just drop those off for right now. We can definitely get more animal bones. Speaking of wood chopping block. Okay, let's keep looking. Pretty sure we already searched you. Let's get third person just to get a better field of view here. And also, let's do survival sense. What was down there? Ah, there's some more bodies down there. Okay. So let's just come on over. I'm going to make another save just in case. Julianos increases magicka by 10 points and allows you to keep your focus while running. I'm going to equip that. Scavenge that hay bale if we wanted, but I don't think so. I'm going to go ahead and check the top floor. Seems empty. Oh, an iron war axe of diminishing and a coin purse and a magicka potion. I'm going to take the war axe. Let's see. Damage is 50 on that. 58 with this. So I'm going to favorite this, unfavorite that, drop the sword. Oh, there's someone right there, isn't there? Like, alive. Okay, what do we need to do? Need to drop some more stuff. I'm gonna eat a little bit, so it's not going to complete waste. Drink a little water. We can do something with that pelt. We could turn it into leather strips, actually. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Shift. There we go. All right, let's open this up. Open a few of these up. Okay. So it doesn't look like we can do that. We need some fire, potentially. But we're up and moving. All right, let's just be a little sneaky here. %% to steal. I'm not trying to do that. I'm mainly just trying to take a look around, see what you got. I don't think we can... Let's see, lock seems very complicated, and you're certain that you would just be wasting your time in lockpicks trying to open it. A lockpicking expertise of at least 10 is needed to handle locks of this complexity, and our current is 0. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Okay. Let's just get out of here, shall we? But I still want to go down there and search. Surprised that guy slept through all of that. Okay, let's do this. Carefully make our way down. Whoop. All right, what do we got? Just kind of clothing. Mourner's clothes. Interesting. Hello? I like these scrolls. I do indeed. I don't like how much they weigh, though. Alright. So, I'm thinking we're probably going to have to drop off this stuff. Okay. Namely our clothes that we started with that are better for coverage, but that's about it. Okay, so we're back here. All right. Well, let's just come take a look at the Stormcloaks. See if they've got anything better. An Imperial mage destroyed them, by the way. All right, steel arrows. All of this is heavy. Wooden heavy bow, no thanks. Silver arrow. That's all heavy armor. Steel arrows. Another torch. I'll think about it. I'll take the arrows. Oof, our warmth would go down quite a bit. These gauntles will be better, so we'll equip those. Our coverage goes down, but our warmth and armor rating goes up, so I'm going to equip those. So let's come back here. Drop those off. Really? Still over? Ugh. That's okay. All right, helmet. But the warmth is kind of part of what I'm worried about. I know the arrows are taking up weight as well. Okay, what can we do? What can we get rid of? The torches won't get me what I want. We'll need silver stuff for undead, I believe. This is tough. Oh, the arrows don't weigh anything. There's no weight to those. Okay, so it's not that. We may... Oh, 15 potatoes. Let's store 10. I'll get us down that one. This animal fat. Let's eat. All right, resist poison, so I could eat another couple. Okay. All right, let's see how we're looking. Almost the same. Almost the same. Okay. So, to give you an idea, we're here in Nilheim. We were in Riften, so we've covered about halfway to Whiterun. I'm thinking, though, we hit up maybe Ivarstead. since it's kind of close by. So I'm going to try to do that. Try. And we'll just go from there. So see you in a bit. Found another troll. I think we got our place, though. Alright, that troll looks like it's stuck. I also switched over... I thought I switched over to the steel arrows. Nope, not the fishing rod. Why does it still say iron? Let's try a little something. Oh, it's moving. Alright, I hit it. Okay. So for some reason, it still says iron down at the bottom, but... you know. We're using steel. Okay. Well, we're just gonna... keep... oh. That's not good. That's definitely not good. Help! Let's just get into town and hope someone can help us out. Alright. We've made it to Ivarstead. Let's find a nice place to just hide for a second. Alright. Okay. We're near some guards. They could probably, you know, take care of us. There's a troll over there, sir. But for tradition. Boop. Okay. Oh, we've made it to the inn.
Welcome to the Villamere.
Whew.
If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
Will do. So let's. Well, we don't want to cook the goldfish. Let's cook all of our taters. Okay. See what else we can do while we're here. Nothing. All right. We can at least wait a bit. It's 11. It's only 11:30 in the morning. I'm thinking. Basically, in game, it's taken us about 2 to 3 hours to get from Riften to Ivarstead, to give you an idea. I mean, we could just talk and, you know, see if there's anything happening.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted.
We could get a full meal. We could play some blackjack. You know what? Let's play blackjack.
Of course.
Pass the time, see if we might be able to make a little money as well. All right, we have 706 gold. Let's look. What's our deck? Witcher? Sure. We'll zoom out a touch. Okay. Return. Start our hand. My bet is what's coming up. I would like to bet 100. There we go. Oh. Okay, so we got 20. I am just going to... I mean, I hope that's me that's got 20 and not 12, so I'm going to stand on 20. Oh, we're waiting. Okay. Boom. His was 18 out of 21. Nice. Okay, so we doubled our bet. I'm thinking, you know what? Let's quit while we're ahead.
Let me know if you need anything. Or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
No, I think we're good. I think we're good. Is this free? That's owned. So, thinking maybe get a little something there. Okay, let's see. Any skill books? Wabbajack, Wabbajack, Wabbajack. Don't really feel like stealing currently. They've been nice to us. We got our money. Okay, and all that. Yep. Okay, so I think for right now, best bet, we just continue to head towards Whiterun. That's going to be where lots of stuff could be happening. We could potentially get some, quests and stuff. So Ivarstead to Whiterun, one of a couple of ways. So we'll just do that. Maybe we hit up Helgen. But I think that place is usually overrun by bandits. But there may be some free loot. And if we try to go to the Wildlander Towers, that's probably going to not be good. Got two ways to do it. We'll figure it out. I'll see you in a bit. And there it is, off in the distance. Whiterun, also a bear. And now it's raining. I was walking to let my stamina regenerate. Give you an idea of the path I took. So we were in Ivarstead, came down this path here, cut through this mountain, down switchback, so to speak. And now we're about to come out over here, just near Whiterun. But this rain is not helping. That bear is not helping. There's a usually a necromancer right over there. That's not going to be helping. So anyway, let's avoid all of that and keep going to Whiterun. All right, we're getting a bit closer. I was going to say we should have a giant potentially to help deal with. Just help where we can. Make sure to not hit anyone else. Oh. We got our first level. Huzzah. All right, let's see if we can throw some fear. Illusion. We're wet. Oh, yeah. Excuse me, I was choking. All right. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, just shot at something randomly. Oh, missed that. Boom. Indeed. Okay. Hello?
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield brother.
What is a shield brother?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Okay. I mean, I don't really feel like joining, but can I join you?
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Codlack Whitemane up in Ravaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Thank you. Like I said, I don't really feel like joining. It's one of those, if we need a place to stay, we could try, at the very least. But right now, I want to get out of the rain. But, we've made it to Whiterun. So, let's see. If I remember correctly, I think there is a place to sleep. I don't know if it's out here or if it's actually, in Whiterun. I think there's just like a spare bed or a sleeping bag kind of situation. But yeah, to give you an idea, in-game wise, we left around, I think it was like 8 or 9 in the morning. We had a couple of stops, obviously, but it's almost 2 in the afternoon. That's how long in-game we've been going. I've been playing for about an hour. So, it takes a little while. Yeah, I think there might be somewhere free that we can potentially find a place to sleep, you know, or something. Just gonna see if, like, we open this up. I thought I remember reading this from before, that there's somewhere free to sleep. Maybe it's like inside. Alright. Let's get in, Whiterun. We got a level, though. Ugh. Happy day, dear readers. Okay, since we're here. So, I would most certainly like to increase my health. Alright. As far as what we actually look to increase. What do we got over here? We can basically move a bit faster with the bow. On the evasion side, we could dodge. It'll expend stamina, of course. One-handed. Power attacks. They're faster. Sneak we can't do anything with at the moment. We could look at speech. Your convincing appraisals, excuse me, net you better prices for goods. Buying and selling prices are improved by 1% per speech level, so 5%. Our illusion. We could get more illusion spells, although I don't know how well we'd be able to cast them. But Fear, Calm, and Courage spells are more effective and can be dual cast. That's potential. We haven't touched Destruction because we don't know any Destruction spells. However, that could be interesting. Okay, we got a lot. We haven't done much in the way of smithing. I'm leaning towards evasion. Let's at least get that option to dodge. So if we do this, let's see. Realize that all your life you have been coasting along as if you were in a dream. Suddenly, facing the trials of the last few days, you've come alive. Alright, that was a bit of a sprint that we just did. Okay, I'm gonna see if the barracks have any free loot just hanging out. I highly doubt there's gonna be anywhere to sleep. But, you know, who knows? We might get some free stuff. Beggar prints. Okay. Owned beds. Beasts of Skyrim. Very thick book. Seems to contain information on many creatures that are found in Skyrim. Well, I'm gonna... Give me a quick save, just in case me reading this gives me some problems. Wolf. Dwarven Centurion. Dwarven Sphere. Monsters. Spider. Falmer. Chars. Hagraven. Troll. Spriggan, I saw you. Ugh. Ghost Skellies. Vampire. Yeah, if I try to take it, it would be stealing it. Can anyone see me? It's probably too heavy anyway. You don't appear to be a normal guard. Anywho. Those boots, no. Okay, so no free stuff. Alright, let's just head back out. See what we might be able to do here. Like, for example, I'm going to turn this terrible pelt that we've got into some leather strips right now. Alright, we're still drenched, but we're warming up. I don't know if we can actually forge anything. What I'd like to get is some sort of backpack. is there a recipe? None that I can find. Okay. That's all right. Smelter. We could break down some items, like our toolkits, or a torch to get charcoal, as an example. Armor workbench, maybe? Nope. We'd need better stuff, of course. Grindstone, just in case. Nope. Didn't think so. That's okay. All right. Also, for tradition, boop.
Watch what you're doing.
Always do. We might... Well, we can get some tundra cotton while we're here. Let's see if we can go maybe make some potions, potentially. Hello. Oh yeah, I forgot they added this little, like, enchanting shop. But my main concern right now is trying to find somewhere that we can kind of stick around for a little bit. And I'm pretty sure, at the very least, in Riverwood, there's a sleeping area. But it's outside. That's the problem. Okay. Since we're here, let's quick save. Let's look at making sure all of our ingredients are up to date. All right, antlers, canine tooth, root, egg, not the goldfish, root, and the tundra cotton that we just got, and wolf claws and a wolf eye. Okay, we got all kinds of goodies. Now, alchemy-wise, I don't think we have any... Let's see. I think if we try to make something, it's not even going to be good. Let's see. Boom, boom. Well, I take that back. Craft, craft, craft. Resist magic. Sure. Restore stamina. Okay. A little bit there. Not bad. Otherwise, like I said, we need to find, and I might look this up because I'm pretty sure, I remember looking up before that there's somewhere to sleep that you don't have to pay for, that's free. I just don't remember where. Something like that. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay. At the very least, though, we can come in the inn. We can sleep on the floor. I mean, there is always that.
You? No, please. Hold your applause. One more circle, one safe. Yeah? All right then.
Yeah?
Now. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Warwickstead.
Okay. I'm gonna just try to find somewhere that's quiet.
But then he went quiet,
Right up here.
Shield maiden Matilda who said,
Don't know if there's any goodies. No goodies.
now I think it's high time
But
that you lie down and
we can do this. Oh, we've at least made it part way. I'm gonna talk over you, Mikhail, because the song's about to be over.
Thank you, good patrons of the Bannered Mare. Thank you.
Indeed. So, we'll wrap up here. We've made it from Riften to Whiterun, and then now we gotta basically make it over to Rorikstead, which will be interesting to do that just for a mud crab, but we still gotta do some fishing. But I'm also thinking we find somewhere around here or in Riverwood where we can kind of set up shop for a little bit. Maybe find a way to store some items, you know, do some fishing, maybe do some hunting. I don't know, just something. We got to find somewhere to set up base for a little bit while we do these other things. But at the very least, we've made it here. Huzzah. So, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. But before I go, as always, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you guys later.